So if you were a fighter, Dennis, and you had two teams or two professionals in front of you that you could work with, one of them had prepared 30 fights, 30 athletes fights. One of them had prepared over 600 over 5 years, ranging from guys having a debut to multiple world title campaigns. Who would you work with as a fighter?
Well, you'd probably go to the one with more experience, for sure. But you didn't start with all that experience. So you've started somewhere and something made these athletes gravitate towards you. And I don't think it's the experience, because when you started, you didn't have that experience or the amount of fighters. Like, I know it's a trickle effect, but I'm just saying there's something that you do different.
Yep. You won't meet someone, and everyone will probably testament this for themselves. You won't meet someone who cares as much about the space as I do. That comes across in how hard I work, how hard I've worked, and how hard I will continue to work. I've been there as an athlete myself, and I understand the holes that are present for the combat sports space, particularly for the strength and conditioning. And the good thing is now it's not just me anymore, Dennis. I've got coaches who all have a different set of skills. We've got a full-time sports scientist who's collecting data, trying to find trends in combat sports. And I believe we're probably the only place in Australia that's doing that full-time. We work with over 80 fighters every week, over 80. Our roster is massive, from amateur all the way to the best in the world. When it first started out, the passion was the same. And I guess the sprinkle of luck that met me is, yes, there are more S&C coaches now, but I have all that more experience now. And the thing is, that speaks for itself. If we weren't doing things correctly, we wouldn't have the guys that are coming through the door. I think the proof is in the pudding. And that's not me, hyping up myself. But I think our systems at Ethos for the fighter, you don't get that anywhere else. No way.